Hey, good morning. So well, friends. It is Thursday, April 23rd in the year 2020. I really cannot believe that I'm recording a Thursday already. I feel like I just was recording Mondays really not that long ago. And, then tomorrow's Friday, the end of week 4. So you guys are wrapping up this week. I hope you have been, working hard, staying committed, getting your work turned in, because you only have 3.5 weeks after this week. It is going really fast, even though it's been a wild transition to remote learning. It's going really quickly. So let's talk about the weather. It's actually not as cloudy this morning out, at least out here, as it has been the last several days. Not as foggy. I'm able to look out my window, kind of out this direction, and I can see the Kenai Range. And the sun is actually shining on the range this morning. It looks really pretty. 46, 47 is the high. Lows again in the 30s, but definitely feeling so much warmer than it did this winter. So hopefully it'll stay at least clear enough for you can get outside today. I do think fresh air does a body good. So see if you get the opportunity to do that. Let's talk about our foreign language today. We are working today on what is called Finnish. The language of Finnish, which is the language of the country of Finland. So again, all of these countries that we have been talking about this week are more what we would call Northern European, all kind of Scandinavian, if you've ever heard that word before. These are the countries that make up what we know as Scandinavia. So let's talk about how they say hello. You can look over here, and it really is exactly how it's pronounced. Halloo. So if you ever get the opportunity to travel to Finland and you want to politely say hello to somebody, you would say hello. All right, so we'll say hello to you this morning. And again, notice this flag, another Nordic cross. So that is 4 in a row that we have talked about. Denmark and Norway, Sweden yesterday, Finland today. You think there'll be another one tomorrow? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. But all those countries are so very close together. All those countries really kind of did way, way, way back. Kind of started as one empire, so to speak. So you can kind of see all their connections still coming through in things like these flags and how they all share this Nordic cross. So this one has some different colors. White on the background for Finland, which represents snow in the winter, which they get a long snowy winter like we do. And then the blue cross, this time the blue Nordic cross, again representative of Christianity. And that this flag, they refer to it just as the Blue Cross flag, kind of like how the British people refer to their flag as the Union Jack. The Finnish folks refer to this as the Blue Cross flag. And probably the other people from the Scandinavian countries do as well. So again, another connection with that Nordic cross and those Scandinavian countries through that flag. But halloo is how we would say hello. So let's talk about our observances today. Today is National Picnic Day, and it is also Movie Theater Day. And I wish that the movie theaters were open. I think maybe they'll be opening somewhat soon, so we might be able to get back to that. But in the meantime, you could make a plan with your family and throw what I call a carpet picnic, where you get on the ground, hover around the coffee table, or sit on a blanket, kind of picnic style, get some treats, popcorn maybe, and watch a movie, because I think that's a great activity for families to do. Plus it's fun. I mean, a lot of people like movies. As a matter of fact, let me tell you what you call someone who really loves movies and films. You call them a cinemaphile. A cinemaphile. And cinema is just another word that is a little bit more traditional to use for theater. So cinemaphile. So I can tell you that I happen to know that a lot of movie directors and producers are cinemaphiles. That's why they get into the job of making movies. So I will pick one out that I know of who makes really good movies. And I could say that Clint Eastwood is a cinemaphile who loves movies. So if you know somebody in your life, if you know somebody famous producer or director, use that in your word of the day sentence and tell me who is a cinemaphile. All right, and then let's move on to our brain teaser for Thursdays, which is always a rebus. So remember, this is that kind of that picture with words and symbols and letters, and it represents some kind of phrase. So I want you to look at this rebus. Here it is. Look within that box, what you see. See if you can figure out what the rebus is today. And remember that if you drop in your word of the day sentence, if you drop in the correct answer to the brain teaser dojo points, again, online programs, I always check in the morning to see if you had time in them the day before and award more dojo points that way. All right, that really takes us to the end for today. So I will teach you how to say goodbye in Finnish. It is a very different looking word. Again, they have some of those same symbols on their word that the Swedish had, and the Denmark, all those Norwegian languages use those different symbols with a lot of their vowels especially. So you actually pronounce this Hivasti. Hivasti. So I'm going to say Hivasti to you guys. I hope you have a great Thursday. Start wrapping up your week strong, and I'll see you again tomorrow.